student. Today's topic is unit number 3. Unit number 3 is poem. The title of unit number 3 is Good Timber. Today we will do summary and comprehension of the poem. First year subject English. Summary of unit number 3. Good Timber. The poem Good Timber is a well-known poem by Douglas Malloch. In this poem he compares good men to good timber. He says that good timber and strong men are made through hardships and struggle. There are two types of trees and men. First, there are those who are readily given everything they need for survival. Such type of people do not worry about their food and water. On the other hand, there are trees and men who must fight from birth to survive. Their broken branches and scars on their bodies are evidences of their ability to survive, lead a good life, and become kings of the forest. In this poem, the poet has beautifully utilized metaphor for comparison of good timber with men. So he described that there are two kinds of people and two kinds of trees. He says that good timber and strong men are made through hardships and struggle. There are two types of trees and men. First, there are those who are readily given everything they need for survival. Such type of people do not worry about their food and water. On the other hand, so the first category is of the people and of the tree that they never made any effort or struggle for getting essential things of life, and they will never become important, or they will never get any prominent place in their life, and they died as they were born. On the other hand, there are trees and men who must fight from birth to survive. So there are people who are born survivals, who are born strugglers. Their broken branches and scars on their bodies are evidences of their ability to survive. So the scars on their bodies are the evidence, the proof of the ability to survive, lead a good life, and become kings of the forest. So they struggle and they become the king of the forest. They got prominent places in their life and they get progress in their life. Now coming to comprehension. Reading comprehension. In reading comprehension, there are 8 questions and you have to answer all of these. Comprehension of unit number 3, Good Timber. Question number 1. What is the significance of the title of the poem Good Timber? What is the significance? Significance means importance. What is the importance of the title of the Good Timber? The poet has beautifully used the title of the Good Timber to convey his message. The title itself shows the meanings and given us a clear message successfully. Good men and good timber have been compared with each other aptly. Aptly means skillfully. As we know that both do not grow easily into becoming important and beneficial for the society. Beneficial means mufid hona. So, the poet has beautifully used the title of Good Timber to convey his message. Which message? To convey his message that good men and good timbers they have grown not easily into becoming important and beneficial for the society. Coming to question number 2. What is good timber? How does trees grow into good timber? Good timber is that which overcomes adversities. Adversities means unfavorable conditions in life and encounters stronger winds and unfavorable conditions throughout life, then it becomes important. So this is the answer of the question, how does trees grow into good timbers? So the common trees become good timber in the way that they overcomes adversities and encounters stronger winds and unfavorable conditions throughout life, then it becomes important, good and beneficial. When trees pass through sun, cold, hot weather, rain, snow, they grow and become good timber. So the words sun, cold, hot weather, rain, snow, these word means that when a person or a tree go through the hardships of life, it become good man or good timber, because he was the survivor. He is a stronger. He become a stronger person or a good timber. What, according to Douglas, is the fate of those people who do not work hard in life? Those people who do not work hard, they cannot develop their social, moral and economic position. They live and die without any improvement. As we read that, it was written in the summary of the poem that according to the view of the poet, there are two categories or two kinds of people. So the first one is those people who do not work hard. They cannot develop their social, moral and economic position. They live and die without any improvement. कोई तरक्की किए बगैर वो मर जाते हैं. So the trees or the men that never made any struggle for getting essential things of life, they will never become important or they will never get any progress, and they died just like they were born. Question number 4. How can a person achieve his true potential in life? Potential means ability. Illustrate it with examples from the poem. A person can achieve his true potential by overcoming adversity, controlling adversity, unfavorable conditions in life, hard work, unfavorable and difficult situations in life. Polish us. So, a person can achieve his true potential by overcoming adversity, hard work, unfavorable and difficult situation in life. Polish us. Which thing polish us? Which thing give us strength? Hard work, unfavorable and difficult situation give us strength, or it polish us and make us good human being. If a person gets everything easily and without any efforts, he cannot become good and beneficial man. Such person lives his life and dies without gaining an improvement. The poet compares men with trees. Good tree is that which bears strong winds, rain and snow. Such is the case with men. If a man suffers in his life, he survives it and he becomes stronger. So if he becomes stronger, he will achieve the destination what he wants. Question number 5. What is the central idea of the poem Good Timber? The whole poem is an extended metaphor comparing trees to human beings. The central idea is that struggle is necessary to live a full, beneficial and perfect life. So, what is the main idea? Struggle is necessary to live a full, beneficial and perfect life. Question number 6. Rhyme scheme of the poem. What is the rhyme scheme of the poem? First of all, I'll explain to you what is a rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme means similarity of sound at the end of words or lines of poetry. So there are four stanzas and we have to tell about the rhyme schemes of these stanza. So what is rhyme scheme? Rhyme scheme is similarity of sound at the end of words or lines of the poetry. The poem follows a consistent and structured rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme is AA, BB, CC. The poem has four stanzas, each following the same pattern. I will read stanza number 1 for you to give a clear picture of what is the meaning of rhyme scheme. The tree that never had to fight for sun and sky and air and light. So the first verse and the second verse of stanza number 1 ends on flight and light. So flight and light, these are the words which give the same or similar sound of the end of the words. So it is a rhyme scheme of AA. It is termed as AA. Now this further two verses from stanza number 1 is, but stood out in the open plain and always got its share of rain. So the words are similar in sound, plain and rain. And further two verses from stanza number 1, never became a forest king but lived and died as scrubby thing. King and thing, these are similar in sound. So in first two verses, flight and light, it is a rhyme scheme of AA. Plain and rain, it is a rhyme scheme of BB. King and thing, it is the rhyme scheme of CC. So the poet has four stanzas and each following the same pattern. Now coming to question number 7. Give the examples of extended metaphor from the poem. The entire poem is an extended metaphor comparing trees with men. The poet says that people, like trees, grow and reach their true potential by facing and overcoming difficult situations in life. Question number 8. What is the alliteration? Give its examples from the poem Good Timber. Alliteration means the occurrence of same letters or sound at the beginning of consecutive words in a poetic line. There is alliteration in second line. The second line or in the second verse of stanza number 1, sun and sky. So I will repeat what is alliteration. Alliteration means the occurrence of same letters or sounds at the beginning of consecutive words. Same letters are S and S and these are consecutive. One is coming after another. It is termed as consecutive. Consecutive words in a poetic line. So in a poetic line, if there is occurrence of same letters or sound at the beginning of consecutive words, so S and S, sun and sky, it is termed as alliteration. And you can see the next example, which is manly men. So it starts with the beginning of the words which giving the same sound, M and M. So manly men, it is another example. Find the patriarchs and broken branches. So B and B. S and S, these are consecutive words giving same sounds. It is alliteration. M and M, it is giving same sound and it is consecutive in order. So it is alliteration. And same is the case with broken branches, B and B. So it is the case of alliteration. It is the example of alliteration. So what is alliteration? Alliteration means use of similar phonetic sounds at the beginning of adjoining words. Now coming to activity, your activity is that you have to learn summary and comprehension of the poem. Thank you.